I'm gonna do it. Are we... What's the expression? No, I'm not gonna imitate that, actually. I'm going to be understandable. I almost hit end stream. I am amazing. Uh, whatever. True. That's the timer is on. What do I need now? Okay. Let's this over here. Audio. And to the very end. No, to the very beginning and to the very end. Then. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Why is this thing so lagged? If you're watching, I mean, skill issue. You chose to watch on fucking vertical format. Horrible way to consume this thing. There is nothing here that screams that it was thought to be watched vertically. It certainly is a conscious choice to watch it vertically. So we have that. No, I didn't realize. I didn't at all consider. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe the game does not at all run properly. Can't happen. No, I guess it will work, right? It has to work. It has to work. No way, it doesn't work, right? What? You're going to tell me that it doesn't work? I'm going to lose my mind. I have. Okay, let me right now just that. Part of exile. Play. Launching. Synchronizing clown. Game opens. I have it muted, so that's something. Cache cleanup in progress? This might take a while? What? First time in my life ever that I see that. Can happen. So... Let me... In Path of Exile, Mirage, I don't care what you show me the mechanics. Let me experience them myself. Discord? Yeah, Discord. I need to grab my own chat link. It's amazing. Favorite part of live streaming. Having to handle 20,000 different links to get the stuff to work. Best part of this. We have that. Didn't I pin a message? Ah, yeah, true. I must no. I closed the tab that I didn't mean to close. Can't happen. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Now, what else am I looking for? This add through and top. No, don't show me top chat. Show me live chat. Why is it obligatory to be to enter a YouTube chat and the first thing that you see is yeah, do you wanna watch the top chat? Do you want to not see the live chat at all but rather see the AI picked best chats randomly for no reason whatsoever? Do you wanna do that? Beautiful. League migrations? What? Try the new Mirage League. What? League migrations. League solo self-found. I have characters in solo self-found? What are you talking about? I have one. Why do I have it? No clue. I probably created it for the sake of doing so. What am I looking for now? I can close everything. Yeah. Let me actually do that. activate this thing here, and I should also try. I have to open Gaso first thing, and after that, I remember I wasn't capable of getting YouTube to capture unless I utilized the YouTube. What the fuck I'm talking about? The game to capture. Unless I utilize the whole function of capture the not the window, but rather it's not. Let me see. I closed it. I closed the game. Amazing, beautiful. Options, graphics, windowed. What? Windowed full screen, actually. It's windowed full screen. Why can't I see? What? I can't see it even if I am on. Okay, I guess can happen. Part of the experience. We don't get to see the fucking game. Beautiful. Yeah. And no matter what. No. Yeah. I had forgotten to activate the capturing. Okay, it works. We have watch this. Am I not going to dox myself for this stuff? Watch this. We have gameplay. So now I need to set up everything else. Yeah, give me like half an hour. What compels you to play fucking Path of Exile? Wonderful question. I have no clue. Fear of missing out, not even that. It's the addiction, it's the necessity to get to experience those mechanics. I don't care. It could very well be the last mechanic that they released in the last 20 years. I would still play it. I would still give it a try to see how it goes and whatnot. Okay, we have that. Something else? What? Am I missing something? No. We have still a minute. I have everything set up, but we're still waiting. Why are we waiting? Because it's tradition to wait. No, it is so funny. I mean, it also is incredibly annoying to not even understand how it works on YouTube. The whole other functions and whatnot. I have no clue whatsoever how it operates. I just know that it exists in some way. I have no way of saying, yeah, this is how it actually goes. So, I thank you for watching the ads. I don't even get the money. Beautiful. And you are contributing to the great, corporation that is YouTube. Amazing. Best thing that you could ever do. But why did I say ads? Because the whole tradition is to wait because there are ads in Twitch. That's why. And also nowadays, because it's quite useful to have time to set yourself up, before going live. Doing all of that is quite nerve-wracking, so to speak. So I rather prefer it to be this way. So wait, let me close that. What the fuck do you want to save? Save. Can I display? No. Don't display capture, brother. Do not do that. Consider not doing that. Game capture doesn't work. Beautiful. So we can only go with window capture. Good morning. Today we're gonna be playing Path of Exile Mirage. What is this game about? I have no clue, man. We all have no idea what this game is about. We are going to find out. Create privately. No. Sorry. What the fuck are you doing? Sorry. I misclicked. I am way too anxious. I have forgotten how you play this thing in way too long. I love it. Sorry, I didn't even activate it. I don't even have the game noise activated. That's how incredibly nervous I am. Give me failed to load item filter reason line what unable to parse parameter for a base type rule, no base type bounds exactly matching grasping void whatever you say. Create mirage solo self-found because I like to punish myself for trying to play this game. Name League Mirage. Is Cassandra taken? A character. I am muted. I was muted actually. I at some point I got way too nervous and I muted myself. Thank you. Don't worry. It was unintentional. It was part of me saying, yeah, I am lost in the sauce. No. Good morning. Here we are. I the game had more pull than me. I wasn't capable of realizing that I might have actually been muted. Sorry, I failed. No, I'm going to that already. What the fuck is this thing? Okay, hammer drop, I guess. I see. Now for real. Did I say anything important? No, really. Nothing yet of substance. Just at the end, the gameplay. Wow. No, sorry. I don't know. This game is wonderful. Editors are underrated, absolutely. Totally. I cannot agree more with that sentence. I feel like it is the most true sentence whatsoever. Speak your heart out. No, sorry. What a beautiful game. Why is it so obscure? Options. Graphics. Sharpness. Bloom. We can play with bloom at the maximum. We can go blind. Game UI. What is the... How do you increase the gamma in this video game? Sound input notifications, graphics. Can you somehow... Sharpness. No. That's not the setting that I'm looking for. Bloom. No. There is no way to... Amazing. I need to increase the brightness anyways. We prefer to not see anything whatsoever. My favorite part of playing a game is not being capable of playing at all, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Also, I have the potion slots switch, because I have the whole weird, what is it, Mage Blood last league, so I didn't change that. We are not going to fix that. We're going to adapt to the situation. You sometimes have to make it do with whatever you have at hand available, and in this case, that's the conditions that we were given. We cannot alter everything. The world is not so brittle for us to be modifying everything around. So yeah, I should probably have already leveled up a little bit before actually getting to play. It's incredibly boring to actually play the tutorial. I hate the tutorial. Can't I skip the tutorial? Can't we add a button to skip to like level 20 or something like that? That would be so wonderful. Can I play the game and just get to the end part where flashing lights appear in front of me? Can I get my hit of dopamine instantaneously? This game is drag, man. I cannot keep going like that. Wow! There we go. Amazing! What I was looking for all this time. Level up. Did anything change in the skill tree? I'm not going to check. What's the world? I don't remember. So I'm going to get strength. I don't remember at all, actually, so yeah. Want to add strength. Whatever it is, it might as well utilize a little bit of a strength. So, yeah, anyway, point to him. I don't know, this game, have you ever considered playing Path of Exile? It's a free-to-play game available to download. Even now, runs on most systems because it is quite accessible in nature, and I don't know, it's very good basically. That's my whole recommendation. You should play it. Something else too? No, I am not going to entirely clean that area. We can try to plan to get an Onigoroshi. The Onigoroshi is the trap of the new news that believe that it changes anything in your existence. It's actually the worst item in the game. So yeah, I have no clue. What is my NPC in the league? What is? Okay, shut up, man. Let me. Go ahead. Find amazing, wonderful. And you, Dark Light. Split arrow, molten stride, lightning tolerance, splitting steel. What is this about? Huh? Modifiers. No, wait. It utilizes. Actually, it utilizes something that I am not building currently, so I am not going to touch that. Also, I didn't say anything. I mentally skipped it. I saw it and I didn't say anything about it. I am. My bad. Thank you for the 3 streams streak. Amazing. I cannot even get like a streak in most channels, even if I am trying to be a recurrent watcher. It's a mechanic certainly, but I guess it's worth it enough. Anyways, armor. Do I even need anything here? What am I looking for? I don't need anything here. Let me move on. Let me click to go to your hideout indeed. Can I interact with every single NPC that I have around here, or am I incapacitated from doing so? No, I have no NPCs. I have to unlock all of them again? No, man. You cannot do this to me. No way. No. No way. No. I have to play the game to get the mechanics. I cannot. Man. It's fine. It's part of the experience. You have to build your empire from zero every single time. The message is to possess enough resilience to power through the whole aspect of getting back to your previous stages of power and even higher realms of capacity. Also, give me this. True. Why am I not using... Sorry. True. I wasn't utilizing the main attack for some reason. My bad. So, yeah. Experience so far, there we go. There we have in front of us the new league mechanic. Whatever it is, I am going to die. So we are not going to see it. That's so far the experience. Beautiful. It was also worth it. Absolutely astonishing. 10 out of 10. I will play. I will get all these hype. You don't even need to play to get hyped this much. It's beautiful. You know, it's like at some point games of this sort are capable of creating enough, I wouldn't say anxiety, but anticipation in the person that is capable of understanding the necessity that they might as well have to play the game, that with the mere possibility of experiencing the game at a glance, you already get enough of a discharge in terms of a dopamine release that makes you feel like, wow, it was so worth it. Like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I'm already fulfilled. I have played 5 minutes. I'm happy already. Why is this thing growing? Am I doing something wrong? Am I going to die? What the fuck is this? Also, why is this thing lagging? Can't happen. The beautiful benefit of playing on Latam. And why are there? I have to kill the wardens, I guess. That's the point. And also, I don't see anything. Visibility is going to be an issue. Very thin. There it is. Barashta, the winter, Sekema. Absolutely. Whatever you say, man. Reassemble the Dancer of Rot. How many enemies are there yet? Can we stop summoning enemies? Right? Play. Okay, you. True. And now give me strength, physical damage. Dual wielding? What? I guess only physical damage so far. I have no clue what I'm going to wield, but I guess this is the right choice. Barashta, what is your desire? Wishes. Breaking the astral chain in the mirage area will reward rare globes. The 80% rarity. Players in mirage area have onslaught and adrenaline. What is mirage area? What? I understand. Welcome, Corruption. I hope you are doing very well. Today we are completely stoked on the experience that is Path of Exile new league. Oh, praise the gods, we have finally gotten a new league after so long. In the mirage area? No. Breaking the astral chain. What astral chain are you talking about? Wow, that's the... okay. Mirage of the Ghost. Understandable. What the fuck is this? Is this like a... what is this mechanic, man? I'm going to die. I don't... okay. I'm going to die. Okay. I can see it already. I'm dead. And even more if it lags. I love so much playing in Latam. My favorite experience. To get killed because the servers lag. Unavoidable. It was all so worth it to come back to this game just to remember what it is to try to play it when the servers are laggy, because there are way too many people also trying to play it at the same time. Nothing better than to get a humbling lesson that maybe you cannot really get what you desire sometimes. Maybe in some cases you have to just live with the awareness that, yeah, not all your desires get satisfied or something. No, a mirror. They are getting mirrors already. They are reflecting damage already. Amazing. Absolutely overwhelming enemies. I hate them already. I see. Can we stop it with the minions? Can I play? Okay. I'm out to die. There we go. One less. Also, I got like a crit out of nowhere. Amazing. Can you die? There we go. There is... yeah, I knew. You are around here. Astral Glove Cache. I see. Understandable. Mirage complete. And that's the experience of this game. I see. I can't leave this area, right? Okay, yeah. And that's the whole mirage? What's the point of this? It's so tiny, and there is also something out there that I cannot even get to see? Why? Don't ask me why. You can't. You have the right to cheat. Can happen. Who knows? There is nothing else to really go. Okay. So... is it good? I don't really know, huh? I wouldn't say that it is good. Compared to what it was the previously, I am already going to cry. Wait, there was something to interact with. Yeah, there was a single chat that I completely ignored. I might have been way too harsh with you or new league mechanic. Maybe it was also good and I just didn't give it enough time to show itself. I mean, unavoidably part of what makes any league interesting is also the fact that all of them become even more complicated once you actually get to the end game. Oh wow, I got a bow. So much of a difference. Absolutely meaningful. Goodbye. So I get the lesson. I guess I like it, I don't know. What? Was something good? Certainly. Also, why did they not auto keep? Ah, because it is unidentified. Understandable. Ah. So, what's the goal? I think I am going to try to be. I was thinking a whirlwind bull. That's the goal in this, right? And but that's all that I can actually say so far. We have like 50 levels until we get there. I think that yeah, you don't even get to have a whirlwind until like level 28 or something like that, as far as I remember. So it's going to be a journey. Until then, I should probably get a pure physical attack, but whatever we choose will be carrying us up to that point. So yeah, whatever. Point being, I don't know. Life is so interesting sometimes. You tend to ignore the beautifulness that is hidden in the concept of playing something that you actually know you like. And in this case, I can admit that yeah, it's, I wouldn't say sad exactly, but rather impressive to be capable of realizing that, ah yeah, I have these things that I enjoy, and I don't really want to utilize them too much to, so to speak, satisfy myself. It's a different way of negating. I wouldn't say pleasure. It's a strange sensation of ah yeah, you know what? You never have the necessity to actually go through what you enjoy. So in many cases, it becomes a not performed action to do what you like. And in this case, yeah, I don't know. The point that I am trying to make is, it's going to be wonderful to be playing this for a little bit. I have no clue even what's the real point of being here. I don't know what we're gonna be running. I think I want to do purely physical stuff, and perhaps, what is it? Ultimatum. That's such a fun mechanic, actually. It's incredibly, so to speak, not. I was gonna say eccentric, like very rapid. You know what's the word? Intense. Anyway, I have yet to calm down. I have been, for the past 5 minutes, running off the nervousness of playing it again after. Oh my god! Beautiful. My best death yet. And simply because I forgot to dodge. Who would have predicted that? And it wasn't even necessary. It was literally in the first area after the spawn. So, well. So, such a meaningful way to die. Just, I mean, you have stones, yeah. You have heavy strike. You don't have area, right? Shield crush, holy strike. Holy is infuse. Holy? What does holy utilize? Base 2 holy armaments. Eh? Are undamageable minions and will attack the enemies you target with holy strike. Requires a main scepter or staff. Utilizing what? Melee strike? Ah, lightning. Okay, I see. Attack, perforate. Can utilize perforate actually. Yeah. That and am I looking for something else? Cleave. No. No, yeah. I'm fine. It's no. Shh, I don't see it. And can I even utilize perforate or do I need to change weapon? Wait. Requires a sword or axe. Yeah. We're fine. I have to identify stuff. Which NPC identifies things? You? Dark light? No, no, Cloak identifies stuff. Maybe we are not going to identify anything, actually. Okay, draw. Can you keep it? Ah, wait. It is still as clunky as before. I love playing clunky old games. Nothing better than to be hindered by the same bug, by the same unfixed issue that has existed for the last 20 years. There is Portal Scroll. There is a difference between you having the capacity to say anything in terms of, yeah, this has to do with me, and it is something that I have to deal with myself, that I can solve also myself. That is one thing. A completely different thing is, yeah, there is this problem that no matter how much people tries to talk about it, nobody does anything to solve it. And is it that much of a significant problem? Maybe not. It is still an issue, you know. I need to complain about something really. It's not like it matters all that much to. Oh no, I cannot click exactly the item that I want in the way in which I want to do it. Oh no, my life is over. No. It's just that, I don't know, playing stuff makes you nervous. Sometimes you have to. How can you handle anxiety? Beautiful question. You can simply deal with it by accepting that, yeah, perhaps I dispatched of it, I get rid of it by talking about anything else. So, yeah, instead of saying, wow, what a nerve-wracking gameplay so far, which it isn't, one chooses to distract itself with something else entirely, for the sake of keeping the mind very, very concentrated on this other quote-unquote more meaningful thing, or different thing, basically. Simple enough, yeah. Also, why is this supported physical creates a spike, will trigger prismatic burst? Why is there something that does like a dark wave of energy from the prismatic burst? It looks a lot like what's the kind of damage? Ball damage. Who knows? Point is gameplay. Also, I don't even know how people can do all of this stuff in less than 24 hours so far. It's astounding to see or to listen to people say, yeah, I can complete the whole entry area in this much time. No way to do that. Isn't that like a real English expression? No way, Jose, you know? But anyway, doesn't matter. One doesn't have to compare itself. One just have to enjoy whatever we get to have in our hands, even if it isn't as better or as good as what other people get to enjoy. What matters is having anything at all, and being able of possessing the awareness itself that what we have is something in itself already, and enjoying the existence of that very same thing without any other layer of judgment or necessary desire onto the thing which exists, so to speak. So it's nice to have this opportunity, even if we are not going to holy, I almost died. Even if it isn't going to be as fast, it's still. I tell to myself as I suffer the next 50 hours until I can finally finish this. The whole extended tutorial that are the first 12 acts of the game. But it's also about ignoring the existing pain. Not pain, but rather discomfort generated by anything, which might require a little bit of effort, like this game. So yeah, whatever. I should actually deliver the mission. I have literally no necessity to remain here. Wrong. There we go. Lano is watch. who is this thing for? For Dark Blade or who? Who gets the box first? Nessa? They changed something. Also, it shows the name of who opened the portal. Ah, amazing. And Quicksilver Flask. Yes! And I cannot change it. Have no clue how beautiful it is. Do not have the possibility of utilizing it. Summon Phantasm. Support minion? Which kind of damage does it do? Maximum 5. That can hit enemies or create minions. When those skill or minions kill enemies or hit a rare or unique enemy, they have a chance to summon a phantasm minion, which utilizes a piercing projectile spell that deals physical damage. Okay, that's all that I wanted to actually get. Let me get this. Sell this. I'm going to drop this. I didn't mean to drop that. True. I should actually reorder my keys. I should give me a second. We are going to get at some point UI input. There we go. It automatically ordered itself as it was meant to be. Okay, now it works. Still, whatever you say, man. I don't even know what you say. No, wait. Calm down. Give me this. What is this thing? Sorry for trying to identify it inside of the shop. There we go. And you? Do you have something for me? No. You have more quests only. Manja naranja? Absolutely true. Yeah. So true. So correct there. Why don't I have a mission? You unlock it once you finally reach that area of doing the thing. No, that's not a sentence. That's not a sentence that contains any actual idea. You only get the main quest line after entering the next main area, so I should probably do that. But until then, have no objective. The game is over, actually. The ghost, beautiful. Can we actually get somewhere? No. Can we? Mud flats, there we go. Finally. Now, Mud flats lore is you find some eggs, you interact with the eggs, and you get surprised that the eggs do something. Everyone gets surprised that the eggs do something, and because they do something, story disinvolves itself. It happens, basically. I'm trying to overcomplicate it with fancy words. I don't need to do that. Why is the brightness changing sometimes? Out of nowhere? Why is it getting brighter at random intervals? What's that happening, man? Whatever, it's part of the lore. In the mud flats, you have a weird illumination bar. Every single person sees the same thing. You have visual issues. You have sight issues, basically. That's the in-game explanation for what's happening. Can I not get killed? There. Corroded blade. There we go. Amazing. Give me this and give me. What am I trying to build? I have physical damage. Yes. Strength damage bonus applies to all spell damage as well. Okay. I don't need that, but yeah. If you say so, man. Wait. Oh my god! Pushback bloom. Oh my god, I'm going to die. It's over. Probably the issue is that I have no armor, probably. I'm assuming what it is. I have no real way of knowing. Give me this. Give me this. What did I get? Armor and then this is okay. Maximum life, gold, yeah. Works. For me, it works. And also, I have something equipped. Ah, the... No, wait, this is to handle. No. No. I hate you so much. True. Why I need to keep it on the other side? Okay. Can happen. Now we have that. This... Did the damage increase at all? I didn't check. Maybe they didn't. But we're going to assume that it did. A placebo effect is stronger. It's better to believe that it did, so that I don't have a mental breakdown in realizing that it didn't and observing that I wasted my time in changing the items, laces and order and whatnot. And actually, yeah, I don't even have my shield. I am going to die much faster, actually. Doesn't matter. It's part of the experience. You have to lose some. Also, no, wait. I was thinking about it. I for a single there, I had to analyze what I was going to say. I remember there is this mechanic that I actually also want to see. Listen, the whole listen mechanic of, yeah. You get to see the person, you get to... Rasta. What's up? Rare boats contain 12 additional packs. That's a lot. Slay my players, explode. What do you actually want? Swiftness? Wait. I have boots. Having rare boots is actually good, but farming, leveling up faster is also like amazing, no? So I should probably get that. Who's shooting me? You. Wow! You were a rare, yeah? No, you were a unique, actually. Not even a rare. There we go. Wow! So much stuff. I don't care about any of it, but so much stuff. So, you. Give me this. Confirm. Can you open the portal for me? There. So. It's good. Also, yet again the same enemy? They can they are like mirrored or something like that? What's the meaning? I mean, conceptually speaking, it makes sense, no? That it will be literally the same enemies twice. The whole aspect of, yeah, a mirage, the thing that visually might look one way, but in reality is completely different. Teleports you back? Okay. I was amazed by that random button that I completely ignored the first time that I was here. What are those chains, man? Those are the things that are going to... Wait. Those are the minion summons. Okay. I am slowly getting it. Slowly, but surely everything makes sense. The world becomes understandable as I keep on exploring it. Things finally take shape in front of my very eyes, and now things are explorable with my own body, my own mind. I don't have to rely on the randomness of the universe to get what is happening. Also, I literally got nothing out of this, besides this, which I don't really need to utilize, by the way, so absolutely meaningless. Okay. It was incredibly meaningless. What a wonderful area. And this game has still no method of auto picking up stuff. It gets a thumb down, man. I still am angry that there is no way for you to automatically pick up things. Yeah, you can install some external tool to do so. I don't want to get banned, you know? I understand what I can do, yeah. If you also program it yourself, you can probably run a bot that plays the game for you. Do I actually want to do that? Perhaps I don't want to do that, you know? I don't want to lose my account for the sake of getting some of the issues that I have in front of me solved. I would rather have a proper solution offered to me, the same thing as breaking the law, you know? I don't really need some things to be fixed by my own hand if the cost of doing so comes with the huge risk of, yeah, you know what, the sanction that you're going to earn for doing so is perhaps, I wouldn't say little in this case, but noticeable enough to overshadow all the benefits that you gain. Or perhaps benefits are good. Issue is, even if the benefits exist, they don't really have that much of an importance in the grand scheme of things. There are more important things than to get, get another. Also, no, wait. I ignored that. No. They changed mechanics and now you don't have the grafts. I hate this game, man. I like the grafts. They were so beautiful. To have extra arms, extra limbs was amazing. Now you don't get that even. Hate it. Can't happen, man. It's part of the game. Also, I should probably like move a little bit faster. At this rate, I'm going to take not only way too long, but also way too much unnecessary time being spent on absolutely nothing. Yeah. So, what am I making? What am I aiming for? Whirlwind relies on movement speed. I should actually try to get something like that. The question is, shall we get that? No clue. Also, I closed them up, sorry. I didn't mean to break the immersion of a breakable C player. A RPG player. Am I even actually that capable? I already am in the Fiddle Zone. I am incredibly horrible, actually. Sorry, I am a fake player. I cannot even stand the Fiddlest Zone. But the issue is that it's lying, no. Even then, it shouldn't mean anything. In the eyes of a masterful contender, there should be no problem unsurmountable, you know? How many things have I already missed? Probably because I don't have a filter applied. Many versions of that very same sort. Also, I'm going to, I almost killed myself thanks to the beautiful reflect damage. How much? I love it. Let me drop that. Okay. We're out. Also, I should have inserted the things, the glyphs, which I didn't. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Sometimes you can live without doing some stuff. It's not always necessary to do every single thing the moment in which you are capable of doing it. Not because, in this case, it is nice to procrastinate on that, but rather because there are some other important things also to do besides that. So, in the sea of possibilities, to be doing something at all is far more meaningful than to just contemplate the possibility itself of trying to understand what to do first, you know? What? Okay. Amazing. I should try to properly calm down. I have yet to calm down. At some point it will happen. I will at this rate I'm going to tire myself out at some point, and then I will boil down into a far more basic human being, which can only think out the next target to click on and the next enemy to hit until it dies, and to utilize the potions that I need in the moment in which I am capable of doing so, until I either die way too many times to be capable of continuing, or accept that it's time for me to go to sleep. But until that happens, we have like at least 10 minutes more. Sorry. No, far more. Exclamation mark. Thank you so much. What's the expression? How do they say it? Right, like asterisk hacks you, asterisk. You didn't expect that. I am not a roleplay. I just heard that from a from Cici Muring. You should watch Cici Muring, you know, it's a wonderful entertainment. To watch Hololive, it's actually quite good. But no, point being, we are not Holo Shields here. We are, but don't talk about it. Amazing. No, I have one monster remaining. I missed one of them. Oh my god. It was so great, man. It was literally that one. It was all planned. Okay. There we go. Let me see where to go next. I like that this... Where do you even get the next teleporter? It's like in 2 or 3 maps. That's incredibly annoying. Can happen. Can happen. It's part of the experience. You have to move a lot before you finally get a resting point, a point of return. And even in itself, it's not like you really need to go back. I have a good enough build to be capable of progressing for like 3 or 4 maps before actually needing to go back. It's just, I guess, the necessity to return constantly, to save stuff, to sell stuff, to participate in the, not exactly the economy, but rather the whole aspect of, yeah, you know what, all of these things that happen simultaneously that keep you filled with that dopamine. I should actually drink something. Also, give me a second. Sorry. Before I die from dehydration by utilizing too much energy on speaking and playing and being immersed in the very moment and being in a flow state of absolute schizophrenia. Do you actually need anything? This thing, how much does this thing last? That's what? What? Join the Reverend Reliquary. Whatever that is for sure. Also, so many things. Why do you have so many rewards, bro? Here. And no. Here. What do we have? Shield charge. Dash. What? I have literally no green socket. I have no socket for okay. You're gonna take Frost Blink instead. Then I can live with that. Now let me show you what is this. How much total lasts 8 seconds. Do I need to use it? Probably it's going to be good, right? I don't really have the necessity to utilize it, but what is my... Huh? Was it? Ah, wait. I have the market open. I hate this. I own this game on my PlayStation 5, but I have never even opened it yet. You should do yourself a favor and open it. No, perhaps. Hear me out. From somebody who has... Let me actually check the statistic. Steam. Somebody who has played at this point 350 plus hours, if you tend to be somebody who gets hooked to any kind of video game, and you like the most basic kind of dopaministic form of playing games, perhaps consider if you really want to open it. If you think that you can control yourself, yeah, but I am a grown-up person. Besides that fact, it can completely hook you. If you really think you can survive that initial hook, do yourself the favor of playing it. It's amazing. I will say so. Yes. It's a game, for sure. And yeah, it's interesting. At the very least to experience for the first time, to say the least. At least once you see what it is about, and after that you say, yeah, I don't get why people praise it so much. I will never again play Path of Exile. I hate it, and whenever somebody tells you, oh yeah, tell me, do you want to play Path of Exile? You tell them, no, fuck yourself, I hate it. No icon for thumbs up. It's... You're going to make me look. Give me a second. Ah, no, I have an emote. I have an emote from somewhere else, but no. There are no proper thumbs up. Sorry. Yeah, there are no proper thumbs up. Can happen. Can absolutely happen. It's part of the experience, basically. Ah. Anyways, we are all good. So, what am I doing? Ah. No, wait. Utilize club. It's the same thing. Club? No. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Don't hear me. Crazy. God, limited stash, my favorite part of the game. It's going to be horrible to play it like that. But it's fine, actually. It's just the price of playing to play. But no, you don't really have to give corporations your money. It's fine to not do that. Oh my god. And no auto trading. No, yeah, you have trading with the guy with forced at like Act 9, I think, in some way. It's good, it's good. It's fine. Also, Rustling. It has such a cooldown. I hate it. Okay, I have 190 life. We are good. But no. Sorry. I was trying to say something, and I kinda spaced out because, yeah, this game is way too frenetic for me to keep up any chain of thought. Actually, I just randomly connect one word with what was the previous one, so that at some point it seems to make any sense, when in reality it doesn't make any at all whatsoever. But the point is that no, you should actually play it. My point was, yeah, play it. And I just said you should play it, and I didn't really add anything else. No, it's a beautiful game. I consider it one of the most amazing games. And even if, oh yeah, it came out, I saw that actually. It came out in 2013. Yes. And even if that is the case, it doesn't matter. It's so beautiful. It has so much content. It has such deep mechanics that you cannot even find anywhere else, that it has no influence when it came out. Because what it does it well enough, make it worth experiencing, even if it is old. And the only thing, I guess, it's more like you should wait. You shouldn't really buy it. Also, you should cultivate a little bit of patience. You can play the second game, like Path of Exile 2, which is the same thing, but with WASD movement and a roll key, trying to imitate a little bit the whole formula of what's their name? The souls. But you don't really have to do that. You don't really need to do that. You don't need to pay. And you can do it, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't pay for it. You don't give this corporation any more money. They don't need it. They don't actually need it. But yes, it's good. In my viewpoint, it's a thing worth experiencing at least once. I don't know, once again, I say it already. It's something quite controversial. It can be a pretty substantial way of getting hooked to one of the most intense gaming experiences that there are available nowadays. Even if people don't make it look like that, it is quite an exasperating and absolutely invigorating thing to go through. So, I don't know, do it at your own risk, I guess. But once again, we are grown-ups, supposedly, so it shouldn't really represent an issue, supposedly. The reality might be wholly different, but we all assume that we're capable of dealing with it, whatever it is. Also, finally a level up. 20 life, 10 maximum HP, 246 HP already. Amazing. And I'm looking for guard. I don't really know what I'm trying to get. Okay. How you sustain yourself is a complicated question. I don't know if I'm going to try to sustain myself through something like lifesteal or something like HP rates and I. We have lots of time to actually think about that, so yeah. Later on, I will deal with that problem. Right now, I just have to get through this. Also, how much damage do I have so far? Not much at all. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, I finally have been only calming down. What a game. It's good. It's good to be capable of coming back. I said it before in that sense, and it gets ignored way too much. And I don't like how much it gets in that sense absolutely overshadowed by other things. The whole beautifulness of returning to what we are capable of understanding that we enjoy. This is such an importance. It's something about the... I know that I like this thing, but because I might find out something that I could like a little bit more, I will sacrifice my potential. It's not about pleasure, it's the whole capacity of giving myself something that basically keeps me afloat, you know? Saying it like that makes it look like I'm absolutely hooked to fucking exile in a way in which, oh yeah, I'm not playing Path of Exile, I'm going to kill myself. No, that's not what I mean. That's not at all what I mean. It's something along the lines of, it's annoying to see that games can have the potential to be not just capturing of one's attention, but also be far more interesting and give the person that plays them great enough experiences, but we also tend to ignore what they offer at all, because in itself it is complicated to understand even what is the point of playing anything at all of this sort. The whole desire of, I could do, we can play this, but we could also be, for example, talking about simple things. As always, we can try to follow the formula that at other times exists here of me literally just ranting to the void in a way and monologuing for 5 hours straight, which doesn't happen that much in terms of longevity. But at other times, it's also about appreciating the proper importance of, yeah, what this thing brings to the table, the amount in which I am capable of utilizing for any other project whatsoever. At instances, it is far more important what it brings to reality. Besides itself, the game is not important because of the game. The game is important because it also allows you to do other things, let's say like that. I don't really think it's a complicated notion. It's simply that I am capable of actually even understanding what I'm trying to say in a way. It's something that I feel is way too abstract. But if we didn't live in an abstract world, then where do we actually live? Flood depths, I missed them. I absolutely missed them. No, wait, aren't those literally the flood depths? Wasn't I going in the right direction and I chose to change it just in case? Yeah. Yeah, I was. I absolutely was. Amazing. Map. No, it wasn't map. You? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was in the right direction then, yes. I should probably change the hotkey. I can nobody is forcing me to have map on the U. That's the tradition actually. But sometimes tradition is a far more strong force than what we can actually realize. Sometimes we are bound to follow what is established by others for us, to us, in our existence, and we cannot change those laws because altering the order in which things are naturally given, conceived by others socially, might as well be perceived as something negative. And in this case, even if it doesn't really seem to be the case, that you decided to simply modify which particular hotkey you utilize. In the end, today it is a hotkey, tomorrow it is the entire way in which the world is understood. The corruption of the person starts from the tiniest aspect and can in the very end spread to the deepest, darkest areas of the mind. Not exactly. Not like it will happen because you actually did so, but it's, I wouldn't say it's good to be paranoid. It's interesting to think about that and say, yeah. Also, what are these enemies, man? They are very enigmatic, I have to admit. And you, what do you have? Rarity, shield and kindred, rare body armors in plural. I want that. Okay, I kinda like this, the mechanic of the mirage. Una way I guess it can also. Oh my god! This thing got an essence? Oh man. I am probably there. Or perhaps not. I just forgot that it really isn't all that strong when compared with anything else. Also, Chinese character entered the Westfall first. Understandable. And why did I get the cachet so fast? What happened there? Okay, there we go. This. No, not really. I didn't need that. Okay, here. Strength, attack speed. Does it actually need attack speed? I should probably follow a guide. Being a theory crafter isn't always that useful. But you learn from your mistakes. So, maximum mana. 10% of damage taken recouped as mana. Interesting. Interesting. Cannot evade, cannot be stunned. I don't really need that. Dexterity? I have no clue, man. I have to think out this by myself. It's too complicated to understand which path to follow right now. I guess simply strength. I will probably, yeah, theorygraph by myself later on. Whenever I actually get to sit down and think out which path do I want to follow properly. I have, okay, yeah. And I get this, and I have 24. Wait. Dear God, why is it so hard to change weapons? True. Now have 22, okay. How more damage with this? There we go. Now we have this. Also, no, wait. Does it utilize the multiple weapons? No, okay, it alternates between weapons, basically. Okay, I see. And I killed the boss, technically. I didn't really do it, but technically it counted as me killing the boss. What a beautiful mechanic, actually. It is very good. In my eyes, it's amazing. It deserves all the praise in the world. Mirage is actually my favorite. No. But now the question is, do I need to go back all the way? As in, I don't need to. Is there any actual usefulness in going back all the way? That's the proper expression. Yeah, okay. You get those nodes here and there, basically. So that might make it worth, perhaps. And there is no way of actually knowing if it is really that good or not. Oh my god. There we go, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I think I understand what's going on so far. Not. It is quite, I wouldn't say complicated, it's abstract in essence, but not really complicated. So yeah, I like it. My point is, I enjoyed it. Oh. Also, how much time have I actually even been playing? I have no clue whatsoever. I did say that I was going to mentally tune out. I wanted to play it without ever paying attention whatsoever to how much time we were going to play it, so that's certainly paying off. In a way, I'm not going to say if it is good or well. It's just this, basically. There we go. Helmet. Can I equip it? Yeah. No. Why do you have an evasion helmet? So meaningless. And wait. I'm forgetting my essence. It didn't drop an essence? No way. No, you cannot tell me that because I killed it in the mirror world, it doesn't drop an essence in the real world. No. I hate this mechanic, man. What's the point? Yeah, you get to farm twice the same boss. But I don't get to farm the drops, just the XP. I can do more maps. But what's the point if I don't get the drops? Multiply also. Multiply everything. Give me more. Feed my consumer soul. Let me satiate myself by multiplying as many times as possible every single bounty offered by existence. Let me experience being overwhelmed by quantity, not the absence of it at all. No, it's fine. It's what a Saturday for Path of Exile players. So you don't really multiply the drops. Man, so meaningless. So absolutely meaningless. Man. I was so hyped for a second there. I thought it was going to actually be something amazing. Perhaps it is... okay. Cope theory. Perhaps it is based on chance. And it just didn't happen. I was unlucky enough to not get to see it happen. Perhaps it unavoidably is not based on chance. And I don't get to have the same drops twice. But I will keep telling myself that it isn't the case until I am proven wrong. I'll remain to keep believing in this world, to keep that flame in my eyes alive. Also, did I find the mirage area of this area? Of this zone already? Yeah, I did. I did, and I think I did explore everything there also. Wow. What a universe. It's interesting, I guess, because you simply get the opportunity of sometimes. I can see how it is meaningful for farming in later stages of the game, and even more so as I said before. In part of Excel, things tend to get more complicated in the stages in which you're doing maps. So perhaps in the mapping parts, the whole mirages are like a copy of the map itself, perhaps. So with that, you get to farm XP a little bit, not even a little bit, far more faster, and that is beautiful. That is a gift. But sometimes what can be nice for some can be utterly useless for others. We shall see. We shall experience this world without touching it beforehand. Because otherwise, to remain in the invented theories of oneself only makes life harder. Let's say, yeah. And also because I need to focus on what I'm doing right now. I need to be thinking about what's going to happen in the level 90 or so. I don't even know if I am going to get to level 90. It's so annoying to level up at that stage of the game, actually. Oh yeah, but you don't have the perfected wound. Ah yeah, sorry, I don't possess 20 chaos to build every single item, brother. Ah yeah, you're not willing to farm for 5 hours to get the cash for one item. Sorry. But I will accept perhaps the problem is also the theory, crafting, failing on my end, perhaps. That's why we're not going to utilize the same build as before. I think you can't even do what's the name? Herald stacking in this league, so it's meaningless. I cannot get what I love so much. That is exactly that, Herald stacking. Wait. Now I understand. Okay. So the point is truly to get the XP benefit. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Ah, it all makes sense now. Also, it's alright, indeed, it's alright. It's just, I don't know, I guess it's something always complicated to properly explain in itself, the whole aspect of being capable of utilizing sarcasm in that way. No, whatever, okay, I understand it from the viewpoint of sometimes I listen to people that also makes use of it, and I can realize that, yeah, perhaps you're utilizing it, but maybe the way in which you're doing so might as well, more than being just sarcastic, directly just land as you're absolutely negative. You don't really possess an ounce of sarcasm. The meta sarcasm that exists in nowadays speech, so to speak, makes it happen so that you are not realizing that the thing that you're trying to convey is not being expressed at all. You're just adding layers of negativity onto anything that you're saying, and that's something complicated. It's the normal operational mode of so many people in so many areas of life that it becomes the normalized thing in terms of, well, perhaps sarcasm is captured by everyone, and unavoidably, it's not like it always is. So I have to keep on thinking about that. Yes, but sorry. It's also, I don't know, the whole, that kind of comedy is beautiful. I think so. I am so more when something can rely on that aspect of, yeah, it's a clear joke is understandable, but something that relies on those other layers of understanding of, yeah, I can actually see that this is absolutely not what you're expressing at all, makes it even funnier. The whole, some people might not get it at all. Even a basic joke might go under that, I guess, but, I don't know, something about being crazy, I guess. Also, I have to go to Lioness Watch. I guess in the next area, when I finally get to the teleporter. Yeah. Also, what the fuck? Ah, these people. And do I even get the XP benefit outside of the mirage world? No, right? I think it literally says that on the description that the guy who offers you the mechanic has, no? That only in the mirage world or in the mirage. It isn't said as mirage realm. I have to read it actually. I'm not reading the descriptions at all. I play most of this game without reading descriptions. Can happen. Oh, wow. A waypoint here, actually. Okay, we can go back. Wait, what? One waypoint after the other? Amazing. What a random gift, actually. So, it's a good moment for me to remember to drink something before I die from starvation of liquid, as in dehydration. Amazing. I'm thinking about getting all the maximum resistances. Maximum resistance. 1. You get 3 here. Right? Yeah. You get 3 in this part. You get 1 in this part. Is there any other close node here? No. Here? 2. Okay. So you can have some other maximum resistances here. This? No, this is only fire. Chance? 1, 2. If you whip and boots. Ah, okay. I see. That's another choice then. Okay, I guess. Yeah, the choice is probably going to be increasing resistances past the maximum. As in, yeah. Having like 90 or so. I don't think you can have 90. 80 probably. 80 is achievable. With what I saw, you can have 6% extra easily. So yeah, I just have to actually plan how to reach that build and which level would that be done. Perhaps that's a great question. I don't want to answer it yet. I want to do it with the revelation that it's going to take so long. You mean what the fuck? Such a big skin that guy has. He has like a pet, like a donkey. Ah, no, it's a. Yeah, I was gonna say an elephant. I am blind. Horse. Horns. Armor. Okay. That. This. Coral ring. Yeah, I have nothing, man. I should not utilize that. I should not be utilizing literally common items. Can happen. Draw cells. Accept and I cannot utilize that. Good. Also, no, yeah. I said it. I didn't check it. How much time we have been here? I don't want to forget about the existence of time itself. Almost an hour and a half already. Okay, it hasn't been that much. I have done like 3 or 4 maps also. It's not that much. Yeah. It's good. We're good. Right now, we're fine. Let me play. Sorry. my god. Also zoom in at some point. I'd like that. What about playing the game like this? No, sorry. The beat is over. I will not be capable of taking it. And you are playing the game zoomed in. Do we need to clear everything? There is like no real point in doing so. That's one of the main themes here. Also, wow. They do way too much damage. Wait, there we go. Yeah, I have my totem, my aggro totem to not die. I am saved. Also, no, wait, this physical intelligence. Okay, give me this. Beautiful. Now I have 24 damage. Amazing. I am back to where I was before, and I keep in the other ring, or even higher, perhaps. Who knows? We are not here to really think out the stats. I should be focusing on clearing maps more. Doesn't matter really, no? But one is always looking for improvements on every aspect of their existence, even if it isn't really necessary. That unending desire to be upgrading and doing even better is always there in the back of the mind, because in the end that is what has moved civilizations to evolve throughout this eternal battle that is history, and this eternal struggle that is existence in itself. So, how to avoid the veil that tells you that you also have to try to improve what you're doing, to improve the methods that you possess and whatnot, even if unavoidably that is not right. It's not like, yeah, because it is so, therefore it means that it is correct. No, I don't think that. Also, when do you even get to post? Like, when do you unlock trading as a function? I think I can utilize trading right now, probably. Okay, I thought I was going to die, but I was wrong. Oh, perhaps there I am going to die. There we go. Amazing. Also, no rare yet. This game is broken, man. The Abyss mechanic was amazing, man. The Abyss Lead was such a dopamine hit of a different kind with all those item drops. It's hard to have something like that. You also have all those other added things with the graphs that I mentioned before of, besides the thing that you get to activate yourself, you also have all those other layers of the things that activate by themselves, the things that happen without your control, without any of your input whatsoever, and all of that was incredible. But sometimes things are just different. It's not about comparing which one is better, which one is worse. It's just about doing whatever you can with whatever you have in the present. Yeah. If I had what would be a good expression? If I had more speed and movement speed, I would probably be playing something like Diablo. But I am not playing something like Diablo, so I cannot really think about Diablo right now. I can only have in my mind what is my current experience. No need to compare anything to any other thing, no matter how much similar things might seem. The point is not to realize those similarities, but to do anything with what is currently present. But it is true that in many cases it also is quite wonderful to be capable of understanding from the similarities what can be done to make things happen here more properly. But is there really any lesson like that here? Unavoidably the main point is always, In Path of Exile, what matters is your clear speed, and you just need to have both a good enough movement speed build to keep on going no matter how much you're trying to move throughout the map, and besides keep on going, also have the possibility of what is this thing? Ah, leads an encounter! Ah, amazing! Leads an encounter already, beautiful. And I please tell me that I'm going to have two of those. It's gonna be so key. No. I shouldn't activate the reflect ones actually. And Section 2 is it's over. I didn't realize that I killed that one already. Can happen. Can happen. Can absolutely happen. And it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. What keeps hitting the ground? Is it my skill? I keep seeing that exact same thing hitting the ground from time to time. I hope it is mine, and even if it isn't mine, it isn't killing me also, so it doesn't really matter. Anger, the spirit of ice. Unavoidably that it's not mine because it didn't have a name, so yes. Here. And wait. What am I looking for? Here. I was lost into source of the listen encounter. That yeah. One of the few mirage area gold. Do I need gold already? No. One of the few things that I have, I feel like in this case no, it's so tiny. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I have to focus on what I'm trying to say. I haven't been capable of finishing the sentence for the past 5 minutes. That yeah. The point being the necessity to see and compare what happens, and to realize in this case the main mechanic is always whenever you're playing something like this, what matters the most is getting to move as fast as possible and to kill enemies as fast as possible also, which is basic enough. And it applies also to this kind of encounter in which the notion is you are going to explore what this area has to offer, and after doing so for long enough, or no, not exactly this area, whatever encounter like this has, after doing that exact same thing for long enough, you will realize that it isn't really that important which build you utilize, but to simply have it work for you. And it's complicated to accept that part of, doesn't matter. Nothing of that sort matters. What matters is just to have a good time, always. And I don't know, it's unavoidably there is something strange in games of this sort, where one of the many notions is also the possibility for optimization always present, that could therefore allow anyone to enjoy such a gameplay of quote-unquote a higher quality as long as they optimize their builds and whatnot. But I don't know, I think it unavoidably falls on the land of, or on the terrain of way too much desire, more from a side of perfectionism than from the real aspect of it's possible to actually upgrade things and to make them work better, so to speak. To truly access any kind of optimization, it doesn't exist. What exists is the notion that someone else perhaps could optimize it, and I would believe that I might as well have those same capacities myself, without ever understanding if I do so or not. And that's where the issue lies, I guess. But whatever, doesn't matter. We are fine. So far, we are fine. And that's what matters the most. So far, yeah. It hasn't been really that hard. Unavoidably, I'm not playing in harder difficulties, I'm not playing in ruthless. I will never in my whole life play in ruthless. At least in this current point of my existence. I don't really know if there's a point in which you say, yeah, ruthless is actually the best choice to take. Not to insult anyone, but yeah. I feel like it is actually all that good of a choice. It's way too much of an incredibly punishing way to play the game. I like to be challenged. I don't like to be hit in the face for trying to play the game. That much I don't enjoy. Also, can I kill these red wheels faster? They're incredibly annoying. Nothing better than enemies with high mobility for somebody who needs to utilize a stationary attack like me. Completely inhabilitating whatever I can do to get rid of them. That itself. Also, is it more further ahead in the exploration? Or isn't it here that at some point you were supposed to find that special goat which lands, that unique goat that lands and kills all the other goats, you know? I miss that goat. What there? No, wait, I was actually hearing something. I keep on speaking with much. I can get something. Nessa, what do you have for me? A skill, right? Yeah. Added cold damage, faster attacks, melee splash, multiple projectiles, added lightning, unbound elements, doesn't matter. Added fire, life tap, skills, cost life instead of mana, again life tap. After a total of 27. Ghost and effective has supported skill supported deal 10% more damage while you have a life tap. Life tap lasts 4 seconds. Meaningless. Faster attacks? Yeah, I am using perforate, so faster attacks perhaps is good. Perhaps. And I am not so sure. And I cannot even equip that, so doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. Let me. No, wait. I have an essence here. A normal to a rare. Okay. This. Okay. Okay, I have almost 400 life. Amazing. I shouldn't die, basically. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to the acts. You know, today it would be crazy not to be capable of doing that, actually. It's like the minimum, bare minimum. In a way. Okay, true. Nothing. Also, there are 2 areas, or is that like a weird connection made by that? Who knows? Does it really matter? I'm going to kill anyway. Everything anyways. Regardless, so. I don't know, I always have that weird sensation when playing games like this kind. There is always... I understand so much why it is interesting to... How to say it? It's not about the whole aspect of, yeah, I can see someone else. It's more along the lines of, I don't have to utilize my own brain to think about how to play it. It's good to see somebody suffer instead of having to be me, the one who suffers when trying to play it, you know? It's quite annoying to be trying so hard. Not in terms of, yeah, because I waste my entire existence, but rather because there comes a point in which the challenge of surviving the game becomes so high that it truly takes quite a lot of effort to be capable of surmounting the challenge that you're being presented with. And that is not just, I wouldn't say strange, not just consuming, but also excruciatingly tiresome. And the point is not having to go through that myself, but getting to actually someone else who is willing to do that is better. And I like that on one hand. On the other one, yeah, it is still to some degree true that I do prefer to be the one who gets to solve the puzzle or with my own methods, so to speak. But it doesn't always happen anyways. It's not like I am the best player ever to be capable of getting any wolf to work. That's why it also is quite, I wouldn't say annoying, it's quite frustrating to try to play it by oneself, I guess. But I don't know, it's not like it is entirely impossible to make every single thing work. You just have to find a way in which it can, in the current given conditions, operate minimally. And to do that is time consuming. And it's okay, I'm not saying that it is justified to take it existence entirely to do that. But it can be solved actually. It's not like, yeah, you know what, there is nothing to actually do here. You cannot ever affect or change what happens. Also, I don't even understand this thing. If it says that I finished the mirage area, am I really wrong? Don't I have everything else to also explore? Why does it tell me that it is done? Good night, Crispian. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a very good one yourself. I guess, yeah, very soon, probably after being done with... What's the guy? Brutus? Is it Brutus? Yeah, it's Brutus, literally, it says there. We're gonna be done here today too. I did start a little bit later. I ended up having some things to attend to, which I couldn't deal with any sooner, so it was unavoidable. We late, and that ended up impacting. Yeah. Therefore, we are a special area. That ended up impacting this not being that long, but it was still wonderful. It is still, I mean, it is still wonderful. But I don't know. To some degree, it sounds like a soak. To some other degree, it's actually quite honest of a thing to be annoyed by. I would be immensely happy if this game offered any method to get rid of these states in which I have to level up until like 28, 30. I would rather start from there. Far more better than to start from here. But it's the trial zone. I guess this is the you can justify the rationalize that I have to invest my time in this way so that I can finally therefore get to the conclusion. I have to give some hours here to finally be capable of escalating far more quickly and far more optimally with what I truly have in mind. Until then, I have to accommodate these given circumstances like this, no matter what they are. So, whatever. So taking into consideration everything that I have seen, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I should be skipping a little bit more ahead. I I understand how people can clear the levels so fast, but it truly feels to some degree incredibly counterproductive. It doesn't really seem to pay off that much to skip ahead if unaware that in the end you're gonna be losing levels. By doing so, you're gonna be missing on the opportunity to actually have all the fighting capacities for the later encounters. Like, I don't know if I came here with 2 less levels to try and deal with Virtus. I think I'm not going to be, I wouldn't be capable of doing that. Something tells me. Who knows? I'm also assuming stuff way too much. Reality can be quite different. But that's good. Reality is always more surprising than the notions that we can create in our minds, even if sometimes surprising in a negative manner. In many other instances, it can be far more surprising in the positive way, so that's good. That's beautiful, that's life, simply put. Ah. Also, I have been speaking so much for the sake of trying to keep myself focused on the game that I have slowly started to lose my voice somehow. I am amazed. Happens. Part of the experience, I guess. I opened that. What? Ah, amazing. There was an actual thing over there. Whatever you say. A bismuth flask. Beautiful. Oh my god. Being bodybuilder. My favorite part of playing something. Yeah. It is so much of the content also is, do you wanna do this same thing over and 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 over? It's astonishing to see how it works in that way. And I don't think it's exactly bad, but it is strange to see with which predisposition we operate in out of those things. It's surprising to find even myself so willing to do stuff like that sometimes. It's like you wouldn't really expect yourself to be willing to sit down and play over and over and over and over the same level. It's like, how to say it, for example, what I mentioned before of the whole initial gameplay loop of this game. I would have not expected myself to be willing to do that after the first or second try, yet here we are. Perhaps this is the, who knows, 30th character that I create and I'm still here. It's not like it truly is out, yeah, I do not want to play more because it is my second or third round already. No, it's interesting. Is there anything meaningful there, man? I think so. I have actually the possibility of getting to the other area over there. I should probably do that. But the rare item that can boost the run, it's at the most level. One has to imagine the world being all so much different because we trusted once. So I forgot about that. There we go. Okay. Brutus is next, and after that... yeah, not... It had a hook, I didn't remember that. And it has incredible amounts of glitter, also. And thank God these phantoms also draw the aggro in. Oh my god, I'm almost dead actually. I would have expected to have a little bit more survivability. Probably, yeah, some degradation issues that I am not losing at all. Who knows? We better ignore that. Boarding axe. This needs sword or axe. Okay, this is an axe. One-handed axe. Whatever you say. So this has to increase my DPS, right? Yeah. Amazing. Beautiful. Okay, works for me. So that's that. Why do they still have that area where there is nothing? Instead of putting Brutus in that middle ground there, like before. What happened there, huh? Can happen, I guess. Part of the experience. Necessary for you to have that rest place or something like that. It's not really a rest place. Who knows, man? Lip slam. I think that with this I can actually have a little bit more mobility. Have to see. Do I do much damage? 66. Not much actually. I don't really have that much attack speed also to justify using it in a way. Yeah, I do good enough damage, I guess. Works, basically. Operational enough. And compared to what I have right now, yeah, it's a mobility option, which is 10 times better. What do you have? More currency, no. Blessing of the Storm, no. Additional... What? I just want to see what additional frogs means. Ah, time for you to go to bed? Have a good one. Dorme, thank you so much for being here also. It has been a good one, yes. It is... Take care. It has been a long day, so remember to tell the rest that it is good. You have that possibility, and it is... Ah! These are the frogs, I see. I was saying. Have a good one. Thank you. And stay safe, I would say. Because you never know what will happen. No. That sounds weird, don't say that. Don't say such an ominous thing to somebody who is just about to leave, who's trying to say goodbye. To say until next time, you know? Don't put on them the whole weight of existence or something like that. Okay, there we go. Minutes complete. This coral ring meaningless. Yeah, quite an interesting area, for sure. Ah! I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I can activate the same thing like 5 times in a row. simply because of that mechanic from mirage. It's certainly something. And I'm still angry also that I didn't get to activate the Legion mechanic particularly multiple times. It's perhaps the funniest part, the funniest thing to get to do. In my eyes, the whole aspect of destroying things multiple times, but not getting to actually do it here. Ah, what a beautiful annoying thing. Thank you so much for robbing me from that possibility. Or robbing me from that possibility. But whatever. So I am going in the wrong direction. Yeah. Here, Whispering Essence, physical. Okay. Burning Menace. Yes. Okay, level up. This thing. Your elemental resistances cannot be lowered by curses. Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you. You cannot be maimed, you cannot be hindered, you cannot be impaled. Damaging ailments cannot be inflicted on you while you already have one. Non-damaging ailments cannot be inflicted on you while you already have one. Okay. 50% of damage from your hits cannot be reflected. Doesn't that make you absolutely immortal to reflection damage with the other thing that also gives you like 60% damage? Ah, from your hits. So it all needs to be literally only your hits. I see how it is. For a second there, I was thinking about the Herald stacking mechanic from the past league, but no. That still is not operational. Because that is not just hits, that is also the 20 summons that come with that and whatnot, so... You know what? Get me out of here, man. I'm good. I need to actually kill every single enemy, not to do it particularly. There we go, finally. Wow. Dividing though, such a dangerous enemy. So we have this, and after this we have like 2 or 3 more zones, I think. I don't exactly remember how many, but a handful, basically. Doing the mission from this guy is not really that complicated. The issue is I don't really remember what you did. Perhaps it's not worth doing. Perhaps it is, so I will try to do that. Here is the mission, but first you kinda need to talk with the guy to understand why you have to go there. He has to be around somewhere. A strongbox. A rare strongbox. Damn. It has waves. Amazing. Augmentation. Armor as scrap. I see. Pirate's treasure. What? What? Oh my god! Why does it do so much damage, man? Dear god. Ah, oh my god. Why does it do so much? What? Incredible enemy. Absolutely damaging. Didn't expect that at all. Ah, yeah. So what's up, Fairgraves? Continue. Okay, goodbye. Find the Alflame, indeed. I wonder what it might be. Yeah, here. No. Can't happen. Also, this area has to have a mirage too, no? That's gonna be interesting to see. It's such a temptation, the whole mirage mechanic actually, the whole aspect of let's do the same level 2 times. It relies way too much on the sensation of perhaps this next time you get lucky. The brain, incapable of truly processing anything associated with those mechanics about randomness and luck and whatnot. Whenever the possibility is presented to perhaps now get lucky, perhaps now have the possibility of truly exploring a world in which you get to harvest the item that you want, you get to drop the thing that you were looking for the most. That is such a thrilling notion that people can, I guess, yeah, it can very easily happen that you say, you have to do it, I have to go through the minutes, I have to go through it. But to resist temptation is to be a good human, is to have lived a good life, you know, to be capable of resisting it all is fine, no matter what gets said otherwise. Also, I am incredibly squishy, and I don't even know why. Perhaps it is because I need a shield. Perhaps. What's up, you? What do you have? Onslaught, Breaking the Astral, Rare Shields. No. Divine? I don't want any of those things. Today I will skip you. It is such a thing, such a temptation in front of you. Yes. Now you will get what you are looking for. Now you will be lucky. And like before, now you will get what you want. The possibility of retrying time and time again till it finally works is so big. It's the most basic kind of temptation, the most basic form of you have to believe that now you will be given what you want. Now you will redeem your past, basically. But it's all so meaningless. Just the basic temptations and nothing else. Won't happen, it won't happen. Past won't change. This? No, this. I can't skip that? Yeah, I can't. Alflame? Beautiful. What? It took me directly to him. Yeah, continue. I can't get to here, alright? It's so sad to see that. It will be so amazing to be capable of getting to the ship itself. But I think it also like disappears at some point for some reason. It doesn't even need to disappear, but it does so. And it's so funny that it does. It's the most random event there. Okay. There we go, that's that. Here. Somewhere around here. The exit to the next area has to be placed. The question is where? No clue. Yet. But we're going to figure it out. Yo, what do you offer? Enemies chilled. Reward ranged weapons. Additional frogs? Okay, I can take additional frogs. I like them actually. Additional frogs mean more XP basically, so I like that. No! Thank God it didn't close itself. Thank God I was pardoned for my mistakes. it it was a lenient game that understood that I escalate. Also, why do we keep getting multiple rarities of cages? That's crazy to me. Ah! Okay, there is something else that I should kill. Who knows what it is? What is? The chest is locked in, deal. The question is by what, brother? Water. Ah, with this. There we go. No, it should be open. Yeah. Aha, and it wasn't telling in English. So, something else. Yes, these things. Now overkill. Nothing else? No. Oh wait, yes, this. A long sword, actually. If it has good enough damage, it can actually be huge. No, it's two-hander. Ah, okay, 48. Compared 48 to 64, it's better, so I can actually take it. Yeah. Now I don't have no other excuse to remain here. I have to actually leave. But to keep on clearing meaninglessly for no reason whatsoever, to fall onto the trap of the need to keep on clearing. Just a little bit more. The rare is behind the next corner. I mean, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have gotten this weapon, for example, but the effort doesn't justify the reward. It doesn't pay off, never pays off. Also, where is the way out from here? Is it around here? Did I actually miss it? I'm capable of having missed it. Ah! I didn't mean to focus on it. Okay, there we go, yes. Cavern of Rats. Now? We have to kill one boss yet. And after that, we can finally reach the end point. This thing... The question is, what do I even want to get from here? What will I even benefit from getting that? Interesting question. I don't know. I think I'm only going to move to here. This is 2, this is 1. Wow, I don't really have them that far away. I mean, thinking about it, honestly, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 levels only to get this one, then this one, so it's a lot actually, but all for the sake of having maxed resistances, basically. It's more about surviving, less about dealing damage. The whole concept of it can take 40 minutes, but the point is that there is nothing, I guess, unavoidably you still have stuff capable of one-shotting you, so it's not like you're truly unkillable in this game. Even then, in the later stages of it, you always have to dodge no matter what, so absolutely meaningless so far. It's just something to make yourself feel good, to add extra layers of protection, to make it feel like, yeah, this time it will all be different. I will truly not die this time around. Also, is this the way? No, it isn't. Okay, there it is, there it is. No, wrong way. Wow. Nothing better than to have 20 enemies stacked all on me. Almost killing me. But almost, not exactly doing so. What is this? Level up. Wow! Something did way too much damage. Nothing. Okay. Which one is the way or this one? Let me jump to the other side. So unfair, so unfair. The game doesn't let me skip a major part of it. I'm very bored. I have to play the way it is intended to be played. Suffering. Suffering ensues. True. I like how those things explode and they do way too much damage. They can very rapidly kill me. Dear God, what are those enemies? Okay, is this area on? Yeah, over here. Boss. Come on, Mermaid. What? Where's my totem? Oh my God! I love you so much. You have no clue how happy I am with you. The completely unnecessary way of dealing with the problem of things also was fantastic, particularly. Wait, here. There we go. Something tells me that it isn't going to take much longer. Besides, unavoidably it's going to still be quite hard, but absolutely undoable. Unsolvable. Oh my God! The water pillars are wonderfully damaging, no matter what. And also, yeah, I cannot sit on them, sadly. Where are you? Okay, there we are. Also, I probably should upgrade my potions, no? Something tells me, something gives me that sort of hint, you know? I should do it. But we're already down, so it doesn't really matter. There we go, okay. Goodbye. Now, so Southern Forest. Am I going to kill any main enemy here? Great question. No. I'm going to do that much damage, and now I'm going to keep on moving. Thank God the layer for this map is almost always the same, so incredibly easy to move forward without any care in the world. Okay, through Act 2. Done. How long did that take? Like an hour and a half or so? An hour and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes, not 1 hour. Sorry. 1 hour, that would have been astonishing, actually. But okay. Yeah. Basically, that's this much. Basically, yeah. But I am tired, so yeah. That's that much. Wait, let me exit. There we go. Ah, what a video, and what a beautiful video. And it was good enough still. It was wonderful. Magnificent, I would say, even. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you, as always, for everything. It was very good. See you next time, I guess. Probably tomorrow, probably continuing a little bit more with part of Excel. We will see what happens. As always, whatever life has in store for us. But until then, as always, take care, stay safe, rest, hydrate, be responsible, all of those things. Thanks for the attention, for the time, for the interest, and keep yourself safe. And even if you don't get to see yourselves, it has still been wonderful. And thanks for everything yet. And also, do your part. It doesn't matter if, once again, we don't get to see ourselves. Thanks. Good night. Have a good one. Bye bye. And also, wait, I have to. Do I have to actually end it manually on here? Like, is it still running on YouTube? Or what's up? How does it work here? Yeah, you can basically. Wow. You can. Wow, amazing. It's like